Okay, hey guys. So today we're going to be doing some 3D designing in Tinkercad. 3D design is all about taking shapes that you think might not be useful by themselves and combining them, tinkering them, maybe manipulating them into a project that you want. And so we're gonna build a car today. And you're gonna see we don't have a car out there for us right now, so we need to figure out what parts do we need, what would be useful for that, and then design it. So we're in Tinkercad. So let's go create new design right here. We're gonna create a new design. And so then just start the blank work page might seem like overwhelming, like, oh no, what do I do? Break it into small parts. Maybe let's start with the car body first. So let's go over here to our basic shapes. See if you see anything that could be a potential car. Um, we'll go there. I think the box will be good. So you just drag it out. But that doesn't look like a car. But you got to manipulate it. Look at this. Now actually it's starting to look like a car. Kind of a rectangle, right? That looks good for me. Now what's the next step? Well, we probably need some wheels. And so let's go. Which one would be a decent wheel? And we can move them. We can manipulate them. So just kind of think outside the box. Right there. I like that. I like this Taurus. And we need 4 of them. So I'm just going to bring out 4 right away. Okay. And now I'm actually going to turn this car right here. I think you can use it to turn. That way, I kind of like to do it this way so I can see where the wheels are going. Okay, so now we've got our wheels, but the wheels also need to be turned. And this is kind of a little tricky part. Okay, that looks good. And I'm going to make it a little wider. So just play around with these black squares. You can play with the size of them. So that's a little bit crooked. And for this video, I'm not going to get too crazy because it kind of takes a little bit. But you can see it's a little bit crooked. But there you go. You place it right there. There's one wheel. Let's turn another. Get it so it looks like it's going pretty straight. Make it a little bit wider. You could do bigger, smaller. Put it right in. You wouldn't want to leave it here because you can see the gap in between the car. You know, put it right in. Put it right on the car. Okay. We'll turn the third one. Looks good. That's a little bit crooked, I think, but we could fix it later. We'll put that one there. And then the last one we rotate. And so this wasn't a car before. There was no car here, but we broke down the problem into small parts and we're like, hey, I think those could work for that. And lastly, these shapes are not together. Like I can still pull these apart, so it doesn't have a car feel. So what you have to do is collect it, remember? We have to capture this image. So I'm going to click way over here and I'm going to drag this out. So you can see I'm capturing everything in there. And then you see this image up here, it says group. It kind of looks like the shapes are being put together. Let's click that. And then it kind of combines everything. So now the car is together. Now if you want to get really fine and make it, like you can see, look, my wheel is not on. So we would want to connect that. The bottom wheel looks pretty good. We can rotate. You can rotate. That one's a little too high, right? So you would want to adjust that. If I click home, it goes back. Possibly. Okay, so that's our car. And so think about the body, think about the wheels. We still didn't add any people. We could actually probably do a cutout inside of this, so we could actually put a person and other features too. So there's a car, guys. Good luck.